Well, Paul Felder wants his teammate Sean Brady's nickname to be Brickhouse, and I'm not sure there's a more appropriate moniker for this guy than that. Have you ever seen a fighter respond better to a loss than Sean Brady did against Kelvin Gastelum after he was humbled by Bilal? Remember the name Muhammad. This man's wrestling and grappling and sheer physical strength is as scary a proposition, I would think, for any future welterweight contender. And now with momentum reacquired, we'll see if Sean Brady can take that requisite next step. All right, so the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight. Yeah,
and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now. And he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division, and Leon Edwards has all eyeballs on him here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sean Brady. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon "Rocky" Edwards.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. UFC welterweight championship is up for grabs right now. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Edwards gets caught by that thrust straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Nice takedown defense there by the kickboxer on that first attempt. Now, a lot of our viewers like the live wagering. I'm not saying that is necessarily a sign of things to come, but the takedown defense looked pretty good.
Well, it's going to swing in his direction now, because you knew that if he was going to lose this fight, it would be because he could not defend takedowns. By defending this takedown, it gives this kickboxer a massive chance to be victorious at the end of the fight.
That one connected. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Edwards. We cross the midpoint in round one.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks. Oh, that's a good strike there by Sean Brady. Just misses with the right.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Under a minute to go. Brady's in half guard now. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
4 seconds for the end of round one.
Take a deep breath and recover. This next round, we really want to focus on ground control. You have to set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready. Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Edwards is circling to his right now. Good body shot.
Nice. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, big elbow.
He's back in the clinch.
Brady's left calf starting to show signs of bruising, courtesy of those leg kicks. Strong kick there. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, nice change up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Edwards.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Lands the ground and pound strike.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done.
Oh, nice. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Sean Brady. really good job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Edwards is back into full guard.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Yep, that guillotine speed.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Right, setting up for an elbow now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held it.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Well, we wondered earlier what connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt bad.
Able to land there with the straight left. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick. Inside leg kick. Just out of range with that right hand. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job following the game plan.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense early. Man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beat Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut. Now he's got good body position, yup.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Brickhouse Brady's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, big moment in that round, of course, the strike that caused the cut to the lip. Certainly, it's not shades of Robbie Lawler nor Alistair Overeem, but the cut does bear watching as we move forward.
And it still hurts. I mean, it still hurts. Honestly, everything hurts in the octagon, and that shot looked like it hurt a ton. But what the story will be is that it opened up that cut on the lip. How does he avoid taking too much damage back to that spot. He's got to move his head off that center line as he's moving forward.
And there's only so much a cut man can do to stop bleeding in the mouth area, so we will continue to monitor that cut as this fight presses forward. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Fighters separate from the clinch now.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going forward.
Block that one.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys. Oh, he's in real trouble now. Edwards is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by Sean Brady.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he's up.
What submission defense on display.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Edwards' eye starting to swell now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Shot is blocked there by Edwards. So he's really starting to put together some significant body. Technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Wow, huge head kick. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? He missed with that jab attempt there. Went for the inside leg kick. Oh, All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, he gets it again.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Brady get the takedown. Nice transition there, and showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet, takes the fight to the ground.
Great ground and pound by this man. Nice pass.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Side control now. Brady's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Edwards is back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Edwards.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Great job finding.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so there's the final horn. I'm not fond of the phrase, to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ, right? But he certainly did enough, I think, to beat the champ.
Yeah, I believe he won the fight. It was a close fight. And I know people will yell and scream, oh, he did not dominate the champion. Well, you don't have to. All you have to do is win the fight. And regardless of how it looks, this young man should be crowned the new UFC champion.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Sean Brady!
All right, so he dedicated decades of his life to this very goal, and he is now the UFC champion. No one can ever take that away.